Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
kind of monster we after this time?
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Yep.
The terrain there! I think we can use it in combat! Oh, it looks angry!
I think they're putting in sand. Tricky.
If he's so great,
Bro, Colonel Sanders is out of control. Oh my God. Look at his face.
these plans and all the fraud and abuse that he's found.
Look at this face, bro. Like, holy shit.
If he's so great, if these plans and all the fraud and abuse that he's found are so evident, why isn't he here explaining it? You know why. Because he's out to privatize Social Security. He's been on television.
Is the co-chair of the Doge Caucus. His name is Aaron Bean, and he's joining me now. Congressman, are there any plans for Musk to give a full report to Congress on the wasteful spending he's uncovered?
First of all, Stuart Varney, it's great to be with you.
The mission will be accomplished.
The Academy was watching Representative Larson's performance, because if they were, I think Representative Larson might be nominated for an Academy Award for his dramatic role of just overstating.
That's true. I was going to say that he wouldn't be able to get it because of now the diversity requirements, but I forgot he wasn't white. He's red. Yeah, he's red and orange.
Savings and the efficiencies that Elon Musk has continued to find and what Doge is doing, it's just a shame. It's almost like this. It's almost like this. Somebody breaks into your house. Elon Musk reviews the videotape, tells you who did it, and you scream, "Oh, you shouldn't have access to the videotape." And that's what the Democrats,
because they're the ones that broke into the house.
are just doubling and tripling down on. But as you know, Stuart, because I've watched you, you know we have a government we can't afford, and we have to wean ourselves off of this addictive government spending, and that's what we're doing right now.
If you went to the website, doge.gov, there's a complete listing of all the spending that they have found. You can read it live.
Military score and season pass rewards more information. And if Elon wants to, like, I mean, they can hit me up, probably anybody else, right? And you got to make videos and explain this shit to people with like each individual thing, and then like break it down, like with like fucking infographics and shit. Because like people don't get it. That's the problem.
Line by line, thousands of lines. If the Democrats wanted to find out what wasteful spending he's uncovered, just go to the website. It's that simple.
That simple, Stuart Varney. It's a new level of Trump derangement syndrome. It's now Musk derangement syndrome, and anything that Trump or Musk is for, the Democrats seem to be against.
One last one for you. You say that you found $135 billion in unemployment insurance fraud. You just simplify it for us, will you? Who got the money, and can you get it back?
It's a great question, Stuart Varney. It's $135 billion minimum, could be more, of insurance fraud, unemployment insurance fraud during the pandemic.
Where to go?
And I'll tell you who did it: fraudsters, con men, outright thieves who stole American taxpayer money. They didn't make a mistake on the form. They purposely misused the system to steal from us. And so yesterday we launched, or this week, a bill to get the money back. This bill extends the statute of limitations.
It's not enough. It's not enough. You can't get the money back. You got to put them in jail. Because the thing is, people keep doing it. Everybody makes decisions on what they're going to do based off of what the risk level is. And the reality is that these people's risk level is just too low. And they're going to keep doing it because they're going to get the money taken away, but that's it.
To go after the fraudsters. The Biden administration, for whatever reason, didn't make it a priority to get our money back, but Trump and our great Secretary of Justice, Pam Bondi, will make it a priority to get our money back. So, Stuart, please help me deliver a message from the American people to these fraudsters who stole our money. We want our money back. And this bill, which is still amazing.
I don't even care about the money. I care about putting them in jail. Yeah, put them in jail. Like, you're probably not going to get the money back. It's probably spent the money. You can't get the money back. Like, put them in jail.
Stuart Varney, that you would think everybody would vote for it, except 127 Democrats did not.
Aaron Bean, a pleasure having you on the show today. Come back and see us again soon.
Thanks
very much. Cheers.
Yes, sir.
not everyone is a con man, Asmongold. Some people just want to make an honest living and not be bothered. I think that if you are a con man, though, this is where you're going to go.
They went through that woke progressive nonsense. They went so vigorous and aggressive.
They did. And, oh, this is a part. This is a disagree. We got pull them up real quick. Just real quick. Why was it Democrats in power? You did not look at all the antics of the right at the time? I did. I had a video about January 6th. Like, it's also I didn't cover as much of that topic in general. This is the only argument that people like this have. But they do it too. That doesn't work on me. It doesn't. It doesn't work on me. It doesn't work, like, because I don't support that either. So it's not relevant. Like, you're arguing with somebody that doesn't exist. Maximum Cope, yeah, this is crazy Cope. Like, that's not it. The classic argument Destiny loves using. Oh, Destiny. I don't know about Destiny, but like I'm saying I'm saying it's hypocritical, and not that they're right. I disagree with Al Green. Okay, well they were bad. No talking during downtime like you're doing now with Trump. No, it's simple. Like if you're interrupting the speech, then you're wrong. It's that simple. That's it. That's it. That's the end of it. You're wrong. You sit down and listen.
It's almost like the pendulum swung all the way to the left.
It's not hypocritical.
And now it's sort of moving back. And
it's common sense.
President Trump represents, and our party by extension now, is a force that is moving that pendulum back to what President Trump says is common sense. And that was long overdue. And the people embrace it. And the polls verify that they're in favor of what we're doing, restoring common sense and our conservative principles, which I know that we can demonstrate are good for everyone. It will lead to human flourishing. And then we'll keep these new demographics of folks that we gained in this election cycle and govern for many years to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, Speaker, it's so interesting. A lot of Democrats remember Joe Wilson yelling, "You lie," at Barack Obama, and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert saying some really awful things to Joe Biden.
Yeah.
So the State of the Union in general has become a little bit more of a circus, I think. So Democrats will also remember that. But you're right in saying that Democrats are searching for a message and a leader. No, I'm a Democrat. I looked at what happened on Tuesday night and did not like a lot of it, right? What I did like was Alyssa Slotkin, the senator from Michigan, who was the official response, who's a moderate, worked for...
Literal dog shit. Terrible fucking response. Joke response. Another fucking, like, it was just terrible. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how could I even explain the way that I was thinking about it? It's a Karen response. Yeah, it's a basically. I mean, I don't even know. Like, it was just weird. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me a lot of like, I don't know. I'd have to really say it. Like Bernie Sanders. But what did she say? Just a bunch of stupid shit. Like, I don't remember even looking at all of it. Can you find it and show it? Why are you focused on how the Democrats behave, not on what Trump said? How is this more egregious to you? Because it's ridiculous to act like this. You look like a fucking idiot.
For the George W. Bush CIA, right, worked on Iraq and other intelligence issues, and she came out and said prices are higher. The thing, they're firing veterans all around the country. We are hearing in town halls that voters, Democrats may not be winning them over quite yet, but Republicans are starting to lose them. So I'd love your thoughts on sort of her message. There is a moderate wing of the party, and it was on display in that speech, but also what your members are starting to hear.
The moderate wing isn't what those people want. That's the problem. That's not what, there are too many of them that have been radicalized.
We're seeing these town halls
it's too many.
Where members are getting berated. I lived through the Obamacare town halls, and I learned as a Democrat, once you start getting those, canceling town halls, things don't look good for you. So what do you make of sort of this moment and that part of the party, and also how your members are hearing from folks?
Well, look.
And are they going to cancel town halls?
I'll say this. The president is now, what is it, 45 days into his administration.
Something like that.
We're transitioning from Bidenomics and the just terrible economy that was delivered by the last administration. It takes a while to turn that ship around.
Don't imagine
but
that
we are
hiding
doing
behind
that.
a
And the Congress
keyboard.
is working to codify all the executive orders that the president is doing. But with regard to the town halls, look, I mean, we have Republicans who want to go out and be among their constituents and hear their concerns and dialogue with them. It's a big part of the job. But the problem is they're being ambushed right now by some, in many cases, paid protesters. You got George Soros-funded groups. They're very well organized.
This actually just got, people are figuring out that a lot of these groups that are protesting Tesla are being funded. Yeah.
Guys, that's one thing Democrats do very well is this organization, right? And they go an hour or two early before the event.
Who could have
they
believed
fill
that?
all the seats, and so the actual constituents.
I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, a lot of these people taking off work. Like, how can this many people come and take off work? Well,
of these Republican members can't actually make it into the arenas, and so it's not a productive dialogue at all. They're just walking into an ambush. So we've encouraged our members to think thoughtfully about that. There are a lot of ways now with technology to.
This is why I generalize the country. It's annoying. It's literally 50-50 right now. I think that there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people that don't like the way that Trump acts, but they agree with a lot of the things that Trump says. And I think that there are enough people, like Trump is like a super polarizing person. And so I think that there are a lot of people that probably are against a lot of the extreme radical viewpoints. And those viewpoints are the ones that are really alienating people. It's not 50-50. Yeah, clearly it's not. No, I think that if you go and you ask a lot of average people like what they think about this stuff, because like again, like you're talking about issues, like look at opinion polls. Like you're thinking about like Donald Trump, like that's like thinking about one person. It doesn't really matter, right? What you really should look at are what the opinion polls are for different issues. And you'll see that in a lot of these opinion polls, it's not 50-50. It's not. It's like 60-40, which again, 60% is half again more than 40%. That's like if you have 2 people, they have 3. If you have 10, they have 15. That's not even close. You're thinking about one issue? I'm thinking about multiple issues. Look at mass deportation, trans sports. Those are 2 issues right there.
Be in constant dialogue with your constituents. You can do telephone town halls and get 10,000 people on the phone at the same time. You can have small group meetings with industry or organization groups or various parts of your community, and it'd be very productive. So we want to do the job, do it well, do it efficiently and effectively, and walking into a staged production like that doesn't serve anyone's interest.
Speaker Johnson, I know Molly has a question for you, and we're going to get to that in just a moment.
Vaccine transport?
But I noticed something this week. I looked back at Biden's State of the Union last year, and I saw you stand when he mentioned John Lewis. And I saw you stand when he mentioned standing as America to get the hostages freed from Hamas. You were able to recognize those common humanity moments, and it doesn't appear that your colleagues on the other aisle were able to do that for DJ Daniel, a cancer survivor. Why do you think you could recognize that, but they could not?
It's a great question. It was shameful. I mean, they didn't stand for the families of, Lake and Riley and victims of crime and all of these things. The hostage who was released after his elderly mother pleaded for all of that from the tragedy in Israel. I mean, they missed their opportunity. And look, a State of the Union or a joint address is meant to be, they're supposed to be unifying moments. It's something we all join in together. It used to be a celebrated event of America.
Not anymore.
And so you look for those moments that you can join and all join together. President Trump provided many of them, and they just sat through it all. And so I think it sent a profound message to the people. I mean, it was shameful. And I don't know how they explained their way out of that.
Yeah. Well, we talk about the bingo cards and the waving of the cane. At the same time, there's an opportunity here for more moderate Democrats. Marie was talking about this too.
They get pushed out. That's the reason why. They're getting pushed out.
Any mystery can be solved.
Silly emotional nonsense, it is.
If you dare.
Too many mask-off moments? Yeah, exactly. And how could a State of the Union unifying when 50% of the speech was ego-boosting? Well, I mean, like, the fact is that, like, I mean, again, if you're not standing up and clapping for, like, people getting rescued from, like, being a hostage or whatever, I mean, the reality is that if you're not doing that, like, it is definitely an optics play by doing that, right? Like number one, it's like you are doing optics by doing this. But if you don't play into that, what you signal to people is that it's more important for you to play on your side than for you to acknowledge obvious truths. And a lot of people are exhausted by that. It's exhausting to have to deal with somebody who cares more about making, you know, like looking like they're on the right side than doing the right thing. And I think this has been like an ongoing resentment that's been building for a long time, that people are tired of performative like behavior whenever the people that are performative are then, when they're faced with actually like being able to set aside differences for a greater good, they're unwilling to do that. And I think that's really what the issue is. Yeah, they're selfish, exactly. I'm exhausted by that shit. People are not standing up to clap, people being used as political props. Well, anything that's going to happen like that is a political prompt. What I'm saying is that it is a political prompt, but there are some political things that can be universal wins. And if you are unwilling to give any ground to anybody who you disagree with because you're viewing it as if optically this is giving them 1 point, what you will do is you will actually subtract a point from yourself. Because now you're behaving in a reactionary way and you're not acting like a normal person based off of what you're seeing.
To come forward and appear sane in comparison. So there is this window of opportunity as the Democrats are trying to figure out where they're going to go and how they get back on the map. And well, they're definitely throwing a little spaghetti against the wall in a lot of different respects. Here we are, we're about to go into a pretty intense period where we're going to be talking about money. You know, this is what Congress does. And there's a lot of criticism right now, and the Democrats want to put language in about how much power President Trump has and what Republicans in Congress will do to rein that in. What do you picture in the coming weeks ahead? Hopefully not any, Serbian legislative smoke bombs being tossed around. Expect a little more peace than that.
Well, that's right. And this illustrates that the radical extremists in the Democrat Party have outnumbered.
I don't think they're going to pop off again. I don't think so. I think that it made them look too bad. I very, very rarely think that they're going to have another pop off. I don't think it's going to happen.
Moderates. There's only a small handful of moderates left, and that's been on display here over and over. And they tried to do it, to your point, in the appropriations process. The Republican appropriators are negotiating in good faith. They're exchanging top-line negotiation numbers back and forth. And about 2 weeks ago, the Democrats threw into this outrageous requirement, this stipulation, hey, we won't fund the government unless you tie the hands of the executive branch, unless you put in all these stipulations and you take away the authority that they're duly allowed in our system. And we're not going to do that. They know we're not going to do that.
A meeting they were
so it
berated
looked
by
like they were trying to engineer a shutdown of the government, which is terribly irresponsible. We're not going to do that. We will be running a clean CR next week. And what that will do is allow us time, allow the White House time, the administration to continue the DOGE efforts, finding all these extraordinary levels of savings and waste.
Transgender mice.
On abuse. We'll be able to incorporate that into the budgeting for FY26, which will start immediately after we're done next week. And so that's going to be a great innovation. I think it's going to change the way government works.
They're going to make gay mice next.
Office across this parking lot from the White House about a week ago. Late at night, we're meeting, and I said, we're both getting increasingly excited about all the savings that he's finding. And I said, we're looking at this differently. You think of it as a data analyst and a scientist. I'm looking at this as a constitutional law attorney and a historian. Elon, it's not just about saving money. This is revolutionary. We're going to restore the founders' original vision for the Constitution. They wanted a limited federal government that had careful oversight by Congress, but Congress hasn't been able to do that because they've been hiding the data. He's found it. It's going to change the way we do government.
Speaker Johnson, you had a viral moment with Vice President J.D. Vance during the State of the Union. It was joint address to Congress, I should say. It was a hot mic moment, and we want to play that.
By the way, I think the speech is going to be great. But I don't know how you do this for 9 minutes.
The hardest thing was doing it during Biden, when the speech was a stupid campaign speech.
Man.
I mean, what's the backstory? Did you not know your mic was hot?
Oops.
I
They turn these mics off all the time. I didn't know it was on, and
They're always
sorry.
on.
Sorry about that, but I was candid there.
It was candid. It was funny, and I gotta say, you know what? My sister who's in social media says organic works, and social media loved that moment.
Oh, dear.
Join the ranks of Britney Spears and everyone else who had Hot Mic Moment speaker. It's
I
totally
think that's actually a really good point that this girl's bringing up, is that a lot of the people view something like that as organic and authentic, and they view everybody coming with color-coded pantsuits and little signs that they're going to hold up all at the same time. They view that as performative and artificial.
Havoc's forces have
what he's
seized
saying makes
control
it
of this
personal.
desert,
Well, he's not trying.
setting
It
up
was just an
checkpoints
accident.
and
It was
ambushing
supposed to be
vehicles to
private,
steal
but
supplies.
they set the mic
Turning
on,
the
right?
area
So it's
into
very different.
reinforcements are here. Advance and secure.
And the ranks have outnumbered here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly it. People are tired of fake shit like that. Absolutely. But I did see this, and I thought it was pretty funny. Authentic does not equal sane. Yes, but people trust authentic more than they trust, they trust authentic more than they trust anything else, basically. Because at least they know they're getting a fair shake and they're being treated in a way that's like kind of accurate, right? And that's really the difference. Fake shit about transgender mice, wasn't it transgenic? It was trans something mice. That's it. They gotta defund it, guys. They gotta stop it. Are you joining Doge? Yeah, maybe I will.
So Democrats are being called out by their own party for their behavior.
Jesus, bro. Like, this is some like millennial whose entire personality is watching The Office level energy. It's bad. It's real bad.
President Trump's address to
I'll take
Congress.
point. That is how you save democracy, by quietly dissenting or bidding on an antique tea set. It was hard to tell what was going on.
Havoc has been stockpiling military equipment and stolen resources in this private facility. Not on our watch. Our mission is clear. Scale the mountain, take the spire, and bring the facility into our control. We've already secured the shorelines, and fighter jets are tearing through Havoc's defenses as I speak. The time to act is now, operators. The peace and stability of this area are in your hands. Secure and hold the beachhead. Let's go, team.
I'm injured! Help me! Calm down. You're fine.
No secrets under my arrow. Now! Sure, that's bad luck. Reload it! Thank you.
troops neutralizing Objective Alpha.
Just hold on. You'll be fine.
80% of our troops remain. Continue to push.
Smoke barrage ready.
I'm reloading! Trooper down!
Changing mag.
Objective Alpha clear.
Thanks a lot.
Rồi lại cho lại mình đúng không?
Havoc Skynet satellites are coming down. Watch out for debris and proceed with caution. Eliminate remaining enemy forces.
Much appreciated.
Capture this sector. Don't give them any ground. Allied troops engaging in Objective Bravo 1.
Cover me. They've got heavy fire.
Allied troops engaging in Objective Bravo 1.
Thanks a lot.
Objective Bravo 1. Still have plenty of troops. Keep attacking. Face them.
Come to my aid!
Allied troops neutralizing Objective Bravo 2. Objective Bravo 1 cleared.
Much appreciated!
We have taken Objective Bravo 1. Objective Bravo 2 has fallen into enemy hands. Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Bravo 2. Objective Bravo 2 cleared. Safe cross.
Let's finish this! Overload activated!
The enemy has taken Objective Bravo 2. Objective Bravo 2 clear. Safe cross. Objective Bravo 2 is under attack. Intel indicates that satellite debris has severely damaged the spire and facilities surrounding it. Take this opportunity to destroy it. Keep neutralizing all enemy forces.
Somebody's bloody shooting me!
Enemy attempting to regroup. We must capture the new sector. Of our troops remain. Continue to push. Allied troops neutralizing objective Charlie 1. Launching an assault on objective Charlie 2. Strategic beacon deployed. Allied troops neutralizing objective Charlie 2.
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
I'm injured! Help me!
Neutralized objective Charlie 2. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 1.
Medic! I'm here!
Objective Charlie 2 secured.
Ready to go!
15% Allied troop force left. We must pick up the pace. Allied troops neutralizing objective Charlie 1. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 1. The enemy is attacking objective Charlie 2. Objective Charlie 2 is under attack.
I'm injured! Help me!
Allied troops neutralizing objective Charlie 1.
Thanks to you!
Enemy objective marked. Regroup and take it down. We've got heavy losses. Push harder and capture the sector. Objective Charlie 2 is under attack. Allied troops engaging in Objective Charlie 1. Strengthen the offensive. Objective Charlie 2 is under attack. 15% troop force. Time to make our final stand. Objective Charlie 2 is under attack. Allied troops engaging in Objective Charlie 1. Strengthen the offensive. Halfway through the battle. Troops, keep going. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 1. Come to support.
Need aid!
The enemy's defense was stronger than expected. Fall back.
Guaranteed to get things done.
It is imperative that we disrupt the research and development of Havoc's relink. To avoid being flanked, you must first break through the enemy's fortified trenches, taking out any artillery positions they have established. Clear the villages at the foot of the mountain, and then push towards the target, Windy Ridge Power Station. Fight your way to the control room, and cut off their power supply for mission success. Take relink off the table. We move at dusk. Capture each sector and the enemy will have no place to hide.
Thanks to you!
Allied troops engaging at Objective Alpha.
Got me! locked!
Objective Alpha cleared. Sector Alpha under control. Neutralize all enemy forces. Enemy attempting to regroup. We must capture the new sectors. Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Bravo 2. We've neutralized Objective Bravo 2. Objective Bravo 2 secured. Allied troops neutralizing Objective Bravo 1. The enemy has taken over Objective Bravo 2.
Can't be faster!
We've neutralized Objective Bravo 1. Sector Bravo secured. Eliminate remaining enemy forces. Attack! Keep them out!
Overload activated! Got a man down! I'm injured! Help me! Good to have you!
Strategic beacon deployed. Objective Charlie clear.
Medic! I'm here! Thanks to you!
Sector Charlie captured.
I'm injured!
Neutralizing all
Help
enemy
me!
forces. Attack! Keep them out! Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Delta 1.
Good to have you! Thanks a lot!
Objective Delta 1 cleared. Stay frosty.
Need aid! Very thankful!
Objective Delta 1 is ours. Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Delta 2. Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Delta 2. Objective Delta 1 is under attack. We've neutralized Objective Delta 2. Sector Delta secure. Neutralize all enemy forces. Enemy attempting to regroup. We must capture the new sector. They've nowhere else to run. Final push. Victory in sight. They can't hold much longer. Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming. Capture the last sector. We're going to win this. Neutralized objective Echo. Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming. Strategic beacon deployed. Capture the last sector. We're going to win this. All enemy forces neutralized. Nice work.
I always...
I got your back, your front, the whole me.
Check. Comms operational.
A United Nations judge has been found guilty of forcing a young woman to be her slave. 49-year-old Lydia Mugambi organised for the woman to travel to the UK under the pretence of working for the Ugandan embassy. Instead, she was forced to carry out unpaid work as a maid and nanny at Mugambe's home. This vision was captured during her arrest.
I even have immunity. I am not a criminal.
You've got immunity in this country?
Yes.
She in fact did not, as the UN waived it. Mugambe will be
you or no discipline. Hold on. I don't really agree.
I got your back, your front, the whole meat sack.
The code doesn't... Wanna play hide and seek?